Hey guys, as you can clearly see from the title, I'm starting another new series in which I will be reviewing movies, mostly dinosaur films, but also some other movies that I may be interested in. And the first film that I will be reviewing in Ceratosaurus cinema will be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the movie that I have been most anticipating this year. And in my humble opinion, I love the film. And I think that is the second best film in the franchise. And now the list of the Jurassic Park franchise for me goes Jurassic Park, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, The Lost World, and then JP3 in that order. But before I praise the film for its achievements, I'm going to list its problems, which are mostly how the movie was put together in my opinion. I feel that the two acts, which are the ones in Isla Nublar and Lockwood Manor, didn't flow well together, almost as if we could have spent more time on the SS Arcadia. But other than that, the problem that I have most with the film was I felt that it was too short, which is saying something since it's actually a long movie technically. It would have worked to see some of the other captures of the other dinosaurs like Rexy, or spent some time on Lockwood Manor and Maisie, or maybe learned about more about the Indoraptor and how Dr. Wu was making it. And that's the only problem that I really have with the film, that it didn't expand upon the lore which the franchise already has. But there are more things that I love about the film than this, like the relationship between Owen and Claire, the two strong-headed individuals that they are, is expanded upon, but yada yada yada. But more importantly, the relationship between Owen and Blue is still there, and I would have to agree with the director, Bayona, that Blue is the heart of the film. And we do see her capture in Isla Nublar, but that's again one of the problems, that I felt like we could have had more time on Isla Nublar and seen some of the other capture of the dinosaurs. But before we reach the mainland, we have this heart-wrenching scene with the Brachiosaurus that was left behind at the end of the act in Isla Nublar. And it was well illustrated and an emotional farewell to the island that we all grew up and love with all our hearts. I was in tears during that scene. It was extremely emotional, and it's so sad. Since the Brachiosaurus was the first dinosaur we ever saw in the franchise, it truly was extremely symbolic of the fallen kingdom, as it were. But now let's talk about the real stars in this movie. The dinosaur that everyone has been waiting to see. Stiggy. Let me tell you something, guys. Pachycephalosaurs are awesome. I've always loved them. One of my favorite dinosaur families. And we haven't seen them in an important role since The Lost World. Well, semi-important, but an awesome thing. And to see that bone-headed demon of the river Styx toss and throw bodies across the room was a delight for me, and I absolutely enjoyed that scene. And that dinosaur is now one of my favorites in the entire franchise. I love it. Okay, so now let's talk about the Indoraptor. This edgy son of a female dog was great. The way he tricked the guy to open the door and then smiled was hilarious. Oh my god. It really shows how sadistic this creature was, and intelligent as well, that it was able to do stuff like that. But other than having a great sense of humor, he was creepy, spooky, and the constant twitching and high-pitched scream that it emits from its mouth, it's terrifying. Some of the scenes with the Indoraptor and the music that they placed in it, it was almost like Lord of the Rings music, that it really amped you up, and the sense of dread that was coming over you when you hear that music, it really meshed well with the theme of the Indoraptor. And the movie, when the music was being used, it almost felt like I was watching the classic Universal Studios monster movie of the early 30s. And I love those movies, so I absolutely adored the Indoraptor, and I wish that we could have spent more time with it as well. That's why I said that the film was too short, because this new dinosaur, I believe, was much more creative than the Indoraptor. No, not the Indoraptor. The Indominus Rex. and a much cooler design as well. I give this new hybrid a 10 out of 10 if you ask me. The reaction to this film has been very strange for me. It seems that most critics seem to hate the film, absolutely detest it, and call it the worst in the franchise. Much worse than a JP3, which is strange because have they seen JP3? But most true diehard fans of the franchise really, really like it. And it's a strange dichotomy between the two of them. And then most moviegoers seem to consider it a run of a mill, blockbuster, summer blockbuster, which is very strange. Most of the reviews that I see in the internet are comparing it to the original, which I don't see why most people are comparing it to the original at this point. We know that it's probably not going to be remade like that ever again. The original was this masterpiece that, like a strike of lightning that only happened once and was never recreated again. All in all, I give the film a solid 8 out of 10, and I will be seeing it again in the theaters very soon. Hopefully this weekend again, maybe Saturday. And I also been wondering, where will they take the series from here with Blue, Rexy, and Stiggy, and all the other dinosaurs that are now out in the mainland and wrecking havoc, what it seems. Also, I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, would you push the button or would you let all the dinosaurs die? I really want to see what your opinions on that specific part of the movie is. But I'll see you guys later, and I hope you did enjoy the movie as well. Catch you guys next time.